Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I'm going to do today is I am going to do I think it's been 3 months, about three and a half month update with my Htvront auto press. They did send it to me back when the Kickstart first started, so it was before everybody was able to get theirs. They sent it to me to test out, and I've had it ever since. This is the only this is the only auto press that I've had, and it's the only heat press that I've been using since I got it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you my update. I'm going to give you my thoughts and reviews. I do have a couple other videos about it when I first got it, but I just kind of want to do an updated because I know a lot of you that ordered one are receiving your presses, and you have questions about them. So what we're going to do is a couple of items. We're going to do sublimation. The top 3 questions I get: can it sublimate? Can it do enough pressure to sublimate? Can it sublimate thick wood-like items? And the biggest one, can you press a hoodie in it? Yes, you can press a hoodie. Apparently there are other people who have said that you cannot press a hoodie. You absolutely can. I'm going to show you how in this video, and we're going to go ahead and talk about it. All right, so if you want to know about this Htvront auto press, go ahead and stick around. Alright guys, so this is the Htvront auto press. It does have a pull-out drawer. I'm turning it on and I'm going to set it to 325 degrees for 25 seconds. The first blank we're going to be doing is the hoodie with the rhinestones. So that's the temperature for the rhinestones. Here is the hoodie I'm going to be pressing. I know a lot of people have said that you cannot press hoodies with this press. You absolutely can. All you have to do is turn it to the side so that the hood is hanging off the side rather than the top. And then the arm hangs off to the side where the hood is as well. I'm just lint rolling it and I'm situating it. I'm going to go ahead and do a pre-press, and then we're going to go ahead and get started with the rhinestones. And it is auto open and close as well as auto pressure. So I don't have to adjust anything but the time and the temperature. This is a 3-layer rhinestone template, and this is going to be our first layer. I think I had to do a little rhinestone surgery on it. If you do rhinestones, you know sometimes they run away from you and some of them get flipped over. I'm using the Frisco brand heat transfer tape from Amazon for my rhinestones because I'm out of the rhinestone mask that I normally get from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'm also low on flock, and they're out of stock on the flock right now, and I didn't want to place 2 separate orders, so I'm waiting for them to get the flock back in stock so that I can place the order for both of them at the same time, which is why I'm using the Frisco brand. It's okay. It's not the most terrible thing, but it's definitely not the best either. It's okay. I'm definitely still going to be ordering my rhinestone mask from Heat Transfer Warehouse once they get the flock back in stock so that I don't have to place 2 separate orders. This is going to be the second layer, which I'm using the color Violet Ice rhinestones, and I will I'll try to remember to leave a link down below for the website where I get my rhinestones. I get it from the Baby's Booty. She does buy-ins once a month. And if you go to her website and it shows that all of the rhinestones are out of stock, that means that the buy-in is not currently live. So if you sign up for her newsletter, you'll be able to know and get a notification when the buy-in is live so that you can place your order. And it is bulk buying, so keep that in mind. But the colors I'm using is for the border, I use the Crush Ice AB. For the top, I use Violet Ice. And for the bottom, I use the Amethyst AB, which is the one I'm about to press now. And as you can see, I don't have any issues with my pressure. I don't have any issues getting the hoodie underneath the press. I will say that the biggest you could probably press is like a 1X, only because the plate is 15 by 15. Anything bigger than a 1X, you'll probably need a 16 by 24 press. But that has really nothing to do with how high the plate goes up or down. It's just that it's a 15 by 15 plate, and doing anything bigger than a 1X may give you a little bit of an issue. All right, so the hoodie is done and that bling is blinging. Like I said, I will try to remember to leave. I'll also try to remember to leave a link for the template as well that I got from Patrice over at Craftable Things. All right, so the next project we're gonna do is sublimation. That is a question I get all the time. Is this able to apply enough pressure to sublimate? So I'm gonna go ahead and sublimate a mouse pad. I'm just gonna go ahead and lint roll it. I did put my heat up to, I don't think it's showing on here, or maybe I did, I don't know, I can't see. But I did, after I did my pre-press, I adjusted my heat to 385 for, I believe I did 45 seconds. There it is. I adjusted my heat. It's 400 degrees for 50 seconds is what I put it on. If you haven't already, please join my Facebook group, Crafty Mamas with the S, no emojis. I do have a link for it in my description box. I did get this mouse pad from Amazon. I'll try to leave a link for that as well as a link for like my ink, my paper, all of that stuff. I get a lot of questions about that stuff. But this is the mouse pad. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove my tape. And there it is. Sublimated beautifully. I never have any issues sublimating items with this press. And then the last product we're going to do is a wood. It's a wood pumpkin. I believe I got it from Michael's in October when they were having their, they were selling, you know, Halloween stuff. And it's 1 inch thick. That's what I was showing you on my ruler. It's 1 inch thick. Now, I have noticed that when I remove the padding, it's easier to press. So it does fit underneath the plate with the pad on. But like sometimes the top has a hard time adjusting. So I noticed that when I remove the pad, it does get a better press. So the pad just has it has 4 little hooks on the sides that you hook it to. So it is removable if you need to take it off for whatever reason. And I am sublimating this, same temperature, 400 degrees for 50 seconds. I didn't use any lamination or anything like that. It's just the wood. I didn't do anything to it. Took it out the bag, lint rolled it a little bit, and then put the A-sub paper on there and sublimated, and boom. All right, guys, so we did go ahead and, you know, do these items. These are, I wanted to specifically do these items because these are the ones that I get the most questions about. Can you press a hoodie? Absolutely. All you have to do is turn it to the side and put the hoodie on the side of the press. That's all you have to do. Very, very simple. I press my rhinestone shirts, all my rhinestone shirts, I press it with my Htvront. I haven't even plugged in, ever since I moved to my new suite, I haven't even plugged in my clamshell yet. It's sitting in the other room and has been since I brought it up here. So it's the only press I've used. I have absolutely no complaints. It is a 15 by 15, so of course if you're trying to press something maybe like a 3X or a 4X or something like that, then you may have a little bit of a problem, but that has nothing to do with the fact that it doesn't open wide enough. It's just the plate isn't big enough. And then at that point you might need like a 16 by 24. But again, that has nothing to do with the actual press. It's just the size. My clamshell is a 15 by 15 as well. So I mean, that would just be like you need a 16 by 24 press. The second question, does it, because you know sublimation needs high pressure, can it sublimate? I haven't had any issues with my sublimation items. They all come out extremely vibrant, still no issues, no complaints. And then last but not least, can you do thick items? You can do 1 inch. 1 inch and remove the pad. So 1 inch will fit underneath there with the pad. It's just that because there's maybe like 2 centimeters of room between the blank and the plate if you don't remove the pad. So sometimes if your paper gets caught on the the top of the plate, when you go to push it underneath, you may have some shifting of your image. So that's why I took the plate off. I'm sorry, that's why I took the pad off. But I'll say about 1 inch does fit perfectly fine. If you're trying to sublimate something thicker than 1 inch, then you may have to use an easy press or a clamshell or something else. But this 1 inch thick piece of wood sublimated beautifully. Colors still popped on a piece of wood the way that they should. So I have absolutely no complaints. I definitely love this press. It's definitely easier on my arm and my back. For sure. I do still have my clamshell just in case I ever need it. I haven't had any electrical issues. I did see somebody commented on one of my previous videos where they said that I have the press that has the wobble top, and I guess the ones that they're sending out now, they don't have that. They did send this to me back when their Kickstart first started, before everybody else got it. Like I got this like 3 months ago per this video, you know, 3-month update. So yeah, I've had this for about it's really been like 3.5 months, something like that, that I've had it. So I guess the ones that you guys are getting now, it doesn't have the wobble top, but the wobble top has not affected my projects at all whatsoever. Honestly, I don't even notice it anymore. I only noticed it when somebody pointed it out. So it's definitely not a problem. If you have one that's like kind of shakes like mine does, it's not a problem at all. My projects still come out perfectly fine. All right, but that's all I have for this video, guys. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, definitely drop them down below. If you have the Htvront auto press, let me know what you think. Let me know your opinion on it and how you feel about it. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, bye.